Hello, my name is Ryan Leonard. I'm going to be presenting the Milestone 2 update for my mobile application that I've been developing. Just a bit of background for the people who will be reviewing this without having seen the first milestone or without really having a paper to look at regarding what the application is about. Basically, I have a background in finance, so when I came into this program, and I started this course. My idea was basically to build a financial educational mobile application geared towards high school and young adults, middle school students as well, that would teach the basic fundamental aspects of finance, things such as taxes and your paycheck, big purchases of life such as mortgages and cars and all sorts of different tools and topics that it seemed that were missing in American society. Since I graduated in 2008, I graduated directly when the financial collapse was occurring, and when I witnessed that, I realized there was a lot of fundamental financial principles that it seemed a large portion of the United States and American population, quite frankly, didn't have. And when I graduated with my degree in finance and I moved on to the computer science program, I realized that there was a way to incorporate my background in finance with my passion for computers to help solve that problem. So much of the beginning portion of this course, my research was focused on the area of the financial educational gap in the United States and just how big that gap was and what type of work needed to be done to improve it. So here is the application. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the main menu here. Let's go. Here we go. This is good. Okay, so this is when you open the application in the emulator, which I'm going to show you shortly here. You'll come up to this main menu. When I did the first milestone, I ran into some issues with the functionality of these buttons. Essentially, when I click these buttons, it would open individual views, and the views would not function properly. I was not able to figure out what caused that issue, so I had to actually redesign the application from scratch because all of the buttons were broken and not working. At this point, I was able to get the application up and running, and the buttons are all working in functionality. But unfortunately, it seems I'm running into a similar issue now after I started adding some of the information into the application. Before, I just had white spaces, but now as I've started adding the information into the application, I'm running into the same issue, and I'll go ahead and show you that. So so when you start the main menu, if we were going to click this first button here, Money Basics will bring us into the different categories of the topics that you would like to learn about. Interest, inflation, taxes, time value of money, and opportunity cost. Let me go ahead and open the other three for you so I can show you each one. So we've got opportunity, let's see, inflation, we have interest, taxes, time. Okay, so now I have each one. So if you see interest here, there's actually a scroll bar present that you can't use in this mode. You have to be in the application. There's more information on here. But you can see that the information is stored here in the button that would open the interest view. Same with opportunity, same with inflation, same with taxes, and same with time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this emulator. I'm going to show you what happens when I try to use these buttons and present the information. First, I'm getting these technically two different errors really. These are linked, these two errors, and these two errors are one issue. And I have to figure out what's causing that. But the good news is we have made progress on the functionality of the application. Overall, the application itself is functioning well. It's just the individual views now that I'm having issues with. So I open up the app, we get back to this main menu here. If I go to Money Basics, now we're back at the view for the Money Basics menu. If we start with interest and credit, you'll see that this particular view comes up. Now what's odd is that I used a copy of this view and the formatting for this view for the